Yeah.
It only
Ah,
records for a certain amount of time. I guess you got tired.
shit. Wait, where did it cut off at?
I feel like we should split this episode into two.
No. He got disconnected for some reason, but I just reconnected him. He's good.
All right.
So
So,
I'm gonna just have to send you the 2 audio files, and you're just gonna have to piece them together, my guy.
damn.
So, that's simple. That's not that hard.
All right. So, then we outside, and she's still telling me, and she was like, "Oh, I don't want you to go and tell your friends to go hide your stuff or like that." I'm like, and then I'm just quiet the whole time, and because my sisters know I didn't do it, and all that stuff. She was supposed to, because she was like this. This is what the police officer told me when I was in the interview room. She was like, when your parents come, I'm gonna show them the video, and then to see if they know if it's you, because I don't know if it's you. I'm like, okay, that's smart. They come, they ain't showing the video. She was like, the black police officer. She was like, oh, you want me to take their temperature so they can come inside? And she's like, nah, it's cool. I'm gonna just show them outside. And she's like, okay. Then we come outside and all that. If she didn't show them outside, she talking about it's bad on her phone, so she can't really show them. But she showed me the video on the phone, so I don't understand what was the problem. And then she said, she was like, oh, it's okay, all that, and just don't go telling your friends and all that stuff. I'm like, okay, telling your friends to hide the weapons and all that stuff. If you know them and tell them to come to bring it to me, because she doesn't want a gun on the street. I'm like, okay, but I don't know anybody that did it. And then she's like, okay. So we left, and then when we left, my sisters were like, oh, thank God you safe and all that stuff. And then my sister told me, this is the thing right here. My sister told me that they did a lineup, right? They did a lineup for the guy. The guy came in, he did a lineup, and he checked. They put 6 people, me, a dark guy, or dark boy, right? And then 5 other people, light skinned boys. In the video, it's a dark skinned boy in the video. So I really want to know who was gonna.
I thought this video was in black and white, and that's why they were having.
Nah, it was in color.
It's a ring video. That's recording color.
That shit was in color. That's the thing. I was like, damn, they're really trying to get my ass. But dark skin one, and then she was like this. Oh, it's not about color, nigga. This is the one time it's about color, bro. Like, what the fuck? I was like, damn, you really trying to get in trouble with some shit like that? Cause how you gonna have me like that? One of you dark skinned boy, and of course you're gonna pick me out of the 5 light skinned boys right there. And then he did a sworn testimony on it, and it said it was 100%. It was.
He was capping. Question is, if they took you to do a lineup and all that junk.
Me. So if I was in jail and then they all that stuff and then my fingerprints, all that stuff, then this nigga would have got in trouble because he did a sworn testimony on me saying that was me. So I was like, damn, only if, bro, only if. And my sister, all that stuff. Now we just trying to get a lawyer just in case that something happens again. Cause like this nigga's not gonna go to sleep until I'm in jail because he really thinks it's me. He was the one that called the cops saying, oh, nah, he's out on the streets right now. He's all happy and shit that he stole my shit.
I'm being dead ass serious with you right now. I know a lawyer. I could get you in contact with them.
Yeah, that's what's it called? My sister ex-boyfriend was a lawyer. So they're going a lawyer right there. And then like,
do you trust your sister's ex-boyfriend to find you a lawyer?
No, it's a lawyer that he used before. It's a good lawyer because they got their case already finished. It was another case that happened with my family. But yeah, I'm like, what the fuck? This nigga, I don't even know how the nigga looks like. The person that accused me, my neighbor, I don't even know how this man looks like. I never seen this man's face. I know he's just short, chubby, and black. And he's blaming a black man for this shit. A black kid in the instance, bro. Just another teenager. I'm just like, wow. That shit is wilding, bro. I couldn't like, cause I don't see any, cause police officers, right? The police officer that interrogated me, nothing wrong with her. She believed me, I'm okay with her. It's just that they came and took me off the streets They didn't give me a Miranda rights. They didn't do anything like that. They just put me in the jug, the car, and then brought me to the center. I was like, damn, she ain't right for me, man. And now now I have to stay away from the police, the guy, because it's unsafe, basically. Because they know that he's not gonna go to sleep. He's not gonna if he sees me on the streets again, he's gonna try to take it into his own hands, and they don't want that shit to happen.
Don't give that man no fire to give them man no stones to hit you with, man.
I know that. Well, I'm like, nigga, I can barely go outside now. I could have, shit is crazy out here, bro. And that's basically it.
Thank you for sharing, Joseph. When I saw your post, bro, I was like, this nigga just like copy and paste. It looked like a copy and paste post.
Yeah.
Comments where it's just like so and so commented on a post you're tagged in, so and so commented on a post you're tagged in, and I was like, why has everyone commented on this post? And I'm looking through the comments and I'm like, oh wow, he actually got arrested for real. And I was like, all right, I gotta get him on the podcast to talk about this.
Shit. It was crazy.
Like 5 minutes before, because we were planning on not doing the podcast episode. Well, I was planning on, and then literally 5 minutes before it came, I was like, nah, we got to do it because the black voices that need to be here, which is true, which is very true. We didn't even do that many jokes this episode. This is kind of more of a serious episode.
Yeah.
What are we gonna call this? This is a serious episode, bro.
Yeah, the last episode was the filler arc.
Was episode 3, nigga. It feels like it was episode 3. That episode was funny.
Episode 3 was a filler arc, but last episode was also a filler arc.
This episode was the unofficial filler arc.
Exactly.
Should have been in class. Class been going on for 45 minutes. I should have been in class by now. Anyway, man, we got in the podcast here, man. Thank you for sharing, Joseph. We got everyone give a big clap for Joseph. Keon edited a clap sound right here. And yeah, man, this is not a podcast. As always, this is not a podcast. It was just a couple dudes having a great conversation. You were part of the conversation, man. Follow us on Instagram at We Not a Podcast, on Twitter at We Not a Podcast. Follow us on everywhere at We Not a Podcast. OnlyFans coming soon, bro. Patreon probably.
What? Who has an OnlyFans? What the fuck?
Your granny's OnlyFans.
God damn.
Patreon, maybe.
You need to listen to episodes to understand the reference.
You gotta watch the podcast, Joseph.
I only watched the first and second. I need to go to the rest, man.
You gotta binge watch the podcast, man. Do it while you practice volleyball or something.
Yeah, I got you, bro.
Anyway, man, that's been it from us, man. We gonna see y'all boys. This episode's probably gonna come on Saturday because there's a lot to edit, and I don't want to make Keon want to kill himself just yet. So I'll give him some time. But yeah, man, that's been us. That's been us. As always, I was your boy Macaroni without the cheese. We have my associates in here with me. Hot Pocket, but it's just a crust, and toaster strudel with no icing, man. Y'all say goodbye to the people because we out here.
All right, well,
adios.
Y'all have a wonderful people. Y'all have a wonderful day. Happy Pride Month. Black Lives Matter. Can't breathe. It is. Yes, sir. Well, this is not a podcast, man. I'm Macaroni with no cheese. We got my boy Hot Pocket, but no filling. It's just the crust. And we got a guest today, man. We got a guest. His name's Joseph, but for the sake of the intro, we gonna call him Toaster Strudel without the icing. What's up to the people, Joseph?
What, nigga?
This man's gonna make me edit a long ass pause. It's first episode. Wow.
What are these names?
I told him to be ready. I know you told me. I know you heard me tell him to be ready.
Yeah, yes, but like, I wasn't ready for those names though. What the fuck?
That's not my problem. You didn't run with your lines. We don't keep it like that, man. Anyway, for all this time, welcome to This Is Not a Podcast. As always, this is not a podcast. This is a couple niggas having a good conversation. I'm Caleb. This is my boy Keon. We got a guest today. This is my boy Joseph, the most Haitian to ever walk this earth. Say what's up to the people, Joseph, for real this time.
All right, what up, Will?
I got fit.
Yeah,
all right,
it's just Joseph.
Yeah. Jordan is not with us because he had to go get his hair did because shit's opening up because apparently Corona don't exist no more to half these niggas.
Hey, what's going on right now? In the next 2 weeks, if it doesn't skyrocket, shit was a hoax.
Bro, they was talking about this shit skyrocketing because of the riots and shit. But like niggas was out for Memorial Day, bro. They was enjoying themselves. They was all at the beaches and shit. So like, I mean, I look like it has something to do with it.
Deadass, I haven't even looked at the numbers. Like after the first 2 weeks, I stopped looking at the numbers.
Pretty sure it's like 6 million worldwide, and it's like 400,000 deaths, maybe. I don't know.
Wait a second, that's not even 1%.
Exactly. It's just a lot of people.
Fuck, we inside for?
Because you don't want to spread it.
1% of people who get it die. That's the 1%. What the fuck?
Exactly. Oh, hold on. If you didn't see our Instagram post, first off, why you ain't following us on Instagram at We Not a Podcast? Also on Twitter at We Not a Podcast, man.
Share. Don't just keep this to yourself like it's your little niche.
No, you know what's funny? Hold on. Before we get into the serious shit, I want to go over our analytics real quick because y'all know I'm open about our analytics, bro. Hold on. Let me pull these junks up. Let me read you because I haven't told Keon these stats. I keep these stats to myself. I tell Keon these stats, bro, because this shit's crazy. I know I say like as a joke on every episode, tell your granny about the podcast, bro. But some of y'all taking me seriously because 25% of our viewership is 60 plus years of age.
Who finds this? Who finds this podcast?
Oh, I don't know, but apparently they old. Like it's 25% 60 plus, and then the biggest number is 33% 0 years old to 17 years old. So we got babies and old people watching us, nigga.
Well,
2% of y'all 28 to 34. Go check on your kid. What the hell you doing listening to a podcast, nigga?
They're listening to the podcast while taking care of them kids.
Probably not. Also, 16% of our viewers are from Germany or listening in Germany. Don't know how y'all found this podcast. What's up? We don't even speak German.
Guten Tag.
This nigga did not speak German. He's lying. He took one Duolingo lesson and quit that shit.
Of course not. I get them bootleg Android apps.
Bro, the bootleg Android apps used to go crazy though.
Yes, indeed.
Anyway, man. Yo, there's some crazy shit going on in our country right now. We here to provide y'all with a little bit of laughs, a little bit of good times, but you know, we also here to talk about the issues. First thing we gonna talk about, why the fuck we ain't in WHO no more, bro?
Wait, what?
Bro, we out of WHO. World Health Organization. We don't donate to them no more. We don't associate with them no more.
Well, yeah, because they're a Chinese puppet.
The rival gang now. I mean, they come up with a corona vaccine before the independent U.S. scientists, bro. We gonna have to shit.
Martin Shkreli is about to come up with the coronavirus vaccine.
We're gonna have to pay for that shit, bro. We don't have to pay for that. They're not gonna fund research projects no more, bro. This is dumb. We knew the president was dumb, but this is just he pussy too because he hired the White House with fences.
Well, it's also what do you call it? When SARS, I forgot if it was SARS or MERS, but like in the early 2000s when that broke out, right? They eventually contained it and had a working vaccine for it, but since demand went down for it, they just abandoned it. But it came pretty in handy. What about now?
Wait. I thought I heard the fences for the White House were down though.
I know they put more, nigga. Them shits are 8 foot tall. They reinforced them bitches, bro.
Damn.
Like it's fucking whack. And they not even. It's not like they like.
People act like there's not turrets secretly underneath the White House lawn.
Like they're not snipers on the roof, nigga. There's always a sniper on the White House roof.
Yeah, of course.
Like we not even trying to rush the White House or nothing. We kind of just like we was in the park. We wasn't even. That's the thing. They wasn't even pushing up. They just want like the security for our fat ass president to know, hey, I'm okay. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, look, President Farquaad just doesn't want to see the real problems of the world because he's a fucking pussy ass bitch.
nigga tear gassed, bro, an entire crowd of people who were doing nothing. I watched it live. He tear gassed the fuck. They tear gassed the fuck out of them niggas just so he could stand in front of a church, hold the Bible the wrong way.
And not go inside the church, pray for anybody.
He just took photos, bro. He literally just did that so he could take photos. It's like when Travis Scott walks through a mall or something. He's not there to actually buy shit at the mall. He's there to get photos.
That's
We not in who no more, bro. These niggas got Obama to come out of retirement. Obama came out of retirement, had to address the people for the president because he wasn't saying shit. Besides, it's like a dick contest, bro. He just like, oh, y'all not gonna listen to me? Well, the police. Yeah, we got the police. We got the military now. Like, you don't think there's something we could be doing better with our military budget than terrorizing citizens?
obviously, this is the same man who ordered, 4 black teens and a Hispanic teen to death for false rape accusations in the late 80s.
Just, bro, I'm telling you, it's a dick swinging contest. Like, he got mad. We actually, know our rights and know that if this government ain't working, we can overthrow you, nigga. we can. So that's the funny thing. We really could.
Yes, indeed.
It's not even that we could. It's that we have the right to. We have not the right. We have the responsibility to, according to what is it? It's the Constitution. We have the right according to the Constitution.
Isn't it? Yeah, overthrow the entire government, not just him.
Exactly.
There's a lot more people than just him who are just fuck people who just need to get the fuck out of here.
Like, niggas don't get assassinated like they used to, bro. Presidents don't get assassinated like they used to. No shade to him, but like, I want the FBI
for legal reasons, we mean in a metaphorical sense. We do not condone the assassination of the current U.S. president.
Bro, it's not even funny. We gotta say that, Joseph. You be laughing, but we gotta say that, bro. We don't say that, them niggas. If we don't say that, them niggas gonna be like, oh, see, they gonna be knocking on. Next thing I know, I got feds at my door. Fucking like, you made some comments.
Snoop Dogg and YG, like, feds are always on their ass.
Exactly. That one bitch we was talking about who's on a no-fly list now because she held up a bloody picture of the president, bro.
Exactly.
No cap. I ain't gonna cap with y'all. I'm on the road right now, and I just saw another police officer in my neighborhood. That shit scared me. So, if y'all hear some shit,
say right now, before we get any further into this, if you're a cop, go fuck yourself. That's it. That's the statement. That's the final statement I have to say about that.
If you're a cop who's not saying anything, then fuck yourself.
If you're a cop that be defending your peoples when they shoot unarmed black teenagers, go fuck yourself. All right, that's cool. We cool. We all agree on that. All right, good.
So, you know what I find funny?
What do you find funny?
2 people in particular. The whole country stood still for when they talked. But now that they could talk, they could speak again to this. But, the closest thing they got to is posting Black Lives Matter in their Twitter bios.
Who we talking about? I need names because I don't know who you're talking about.
Okay, I'm going to say their names. Emma, Gonzalez and David Hodge. Where are your fucking voices? We need them now.
Only people that's really speaking out is like companies, and even then, that shit's like hollow. Except for like Nickelodeon, who was really about their shit, and Ben and Jerry. Shout out Ben and Jerry's. They the real ones, bro.
Nickelodeon been rocking with black people.
You only buying Ben and Jerry's ice cream for now when it's on sale, of course, because that should be kind of expensive. No cap.
All the time.
When they got that BOGO deal, bro, best believe on that shit.
So, fuck all lives matter protesters.
Don't make no sense. Shit don't make no sense either. Like it really don't. We get it. You think your life matters too. We kind of worried about ours right now. Don't gotta worry about getting stopped by the cops that much. You know, you do you. Go stay in your little corner. You know, it's fine. We over here with the big dogs. And you know what's crazy? You know what's crazy, Keon? It took 50 states, bro. 50 states, 18 countries. Not even associated with the U.S. They don't even know what. They probably don't even know where Minneapolis is, bro. They probably don't even know Minnesota is a state. 18 countries. Them to just go, yeah, all right, we'll arrest other 3 officers. They in the process they arrested like it was like what 2,000 protesters.
Exactly.
Them niggas with garbage ass jail food, didn't give them their phone call, didn't give them access to a lawyer, basic stuff that you kind of have to get when they arrest you because it's literally your right to, you know. Guess niggas don't got rights no more.
Also, what do you call it? I have another problem with the George Floyd video. Call everyone who stopped to record. Why the fuck did you not help?
Them niggas was scared. I can understand why they didn't help, but they still hoes for not helping. After it was 8 minutes, you had 8 minutes to be able to just like, hey, I probably should like drop kick that cop or something. Cause he been silent for a good minute. Unresponsive. He was unresponsive for 2 minutes. I mean, kind of, oh, that nigga off him.
I don't know about what do you call it, the Minneapolis police, but I know police here. Since what do you call it, drugs and people, what do you call it, go into cardiac arrest. People, cops here are supposed to get CPR training. So what do you call it? If someone does what do you call it? If someone falls unconscious and isn't responding, compressions, chest compressions, chest compression. What the fuck were those 4 doing?
Niggas was not doing their job, bro. Like it's simple. We know that, but we know that. If they had done their job properly, if a lot of cops had done their job properly, a lot less innocent black people would be alive. I mean, would not be dead. So it's really puts into perspective. Like it's just like it was just like one thing on top of the other on top of the other. Like if this had happened like a couple months ago, yeah, there would have been mass protests, but there have been like they set Minneapolis on fire, my guy. Would there have been that? Probably not. But people are losing their jobs because of coronavirus. It happened multiple times. This time, it was just like we got you on video. It's not like he did one thing and shot him and then it was done. He stayed there. He kept his neck on that. He kept his knee on that man's neck, bro. Like it's just like after that, you should have the human decency to, not put your
Exactly.
neck.
It's
Like
one
why?
thing to use man-made weapons. It's one thing to use your own physical strength to snuff out another human being's existence.
Not even that. It's just like why? Like he was in handcuffs. He wasn't doing nothing. What were you doing for that 8 minutes? Were you just like filing papers or something? I know you weren't because there's no way you were filing papers. There's no way an arrest happens like that. You get cuffed and then you get put in the car. That's it. That's what should be happening. No, they decided to put his knee on his neck, stay there, and now he's facing the consequences, and now everyone's upset because there's protesting. Oh, don't get upset. You shut up. Shut up.
Exactly. He gets everything that's coming to him.
And niggas are charging for first degree. We can't get first degree. Don't try to push it to first degree because first degree
We definitely
he had
can.
planned this out. First degree he can easily say or prove that he did not plan to murder George Floyd in advance. He can say, however, that
What do you call it? There are some
prosecution
reports
could
that
say.
said that he knew Floyd from somewhere.
Yeah, but those are really just rumors. They wouldn't probably hold up in court. If they could find substantial evidence, then yeah. But the best bet is to push for second degree. That third degree with manslaughter, bro, wasn't gonna cut it. Even if they all get arrested, still not gonna cut it. We want everybody gone, bro.
First of all, manslaughter wouldn't make any sense because what do you call it? Manslaughter is the involuntary murder of somebody through actions besides your own circumstances. Well, not even outside of your. You know what manslaughter is, but that's
Yeah,
not
it's
manslaughter.
like if you're working on a construction site and you cut a wire, drops a steel beam, you didn't know a person was under the steel beam, person under the steel beam dies, you get charged with manslaughter. That's it.
Exactly.
Like, he knew what he was doing. He had to. He knew where to put his knee on someone's carotid. I'm a medical student. I don't even know what that shit means. I'm not pronouncing it right. I know I'm not. Someone's gonna correct me. I know.
Yeah, fucking disgusting. You see, I can't go out in the streets because we live in a state where people are allowed to stand your ground. So after the first day of protests, you just had to scatter.
At least, bro, be lucky that you don't live in an open carry state, my nigga. Because if you lived in an open carry state, bro, and they had stand your ground law, people would be waiting in their front lawn. Like as soon as someone step on their front line, oh, they was trying to break into my house, officer, and my ground.
Also makes no fucking sense for these peaceful protests to be broken up just because.
Exactly, bro. Shout out, hold on. Shout out the celebrities who are actually doing something and not just like posting that little fucking black square. John Boyega, he with the shits, bro. We fuck with you, John Boyega. Kiki Palmer, we fuck with you. Keon already fucked with you. Hit up my boy. You know, you can slide his DMs anytime. Want to take you out on a fucking protest date. You know what I'm saying?
Don't check out episode 4. I apologize for those comments. Yeah, also shout out Jamie Foxx. He was on the ground with us.
Out the Rock, conservative, but we'll allow it. He made a good statement.
Even Rush Limbaugh. Rush fucking Limbaugh.
We talking about
George Bush.
Oh, Joe Biden. Yeah, go fuck yourself, Joe Biden. Talking about some go shoot them in the leg. Nigga, that's still gonna hurt. Don't shoot us at all. How about that?
It's tough out here if the choices is someone who is basically fight Hitler, and then someone who's saying shoot people in the leg. Bring back George Bush.
Same thing with Hillary. It was literally the same thing with Hillary and Trump. It was just like Trump, which is already bad, or Hillary, which I don't know how Hillary would have handled this situation. I'm going to be completely honest with you. I don't even want to imagine. I definitely think she wouldn't have called for the use of more force after, the fact that NYPD is literally beating people up and breaking into their own windows and lying about Rolexes getting stolen, bro. That shit was hilarious. They said $2.4 million of Rolexes were stolen, and the owner was just like, we don't keep watches out on display though.
Well, there's a clip. I'm gonna in the podcast, but I also want to send it to you so you can post it on Instagram of LA people complaining to the city commissioner. It's fucking hilarious.
All right, we gonna roll that clip right now. Roll it.
Suck my dick.
So
My
yeah,
dick
man.
and choke on it.
Oh my god, he said all that in like 30 seconds too, bro. He was fast with this, bro. Eminem, sign that man to Slim Shady Records, my guy.
Oh, you talking that guy? That guy that was on the
Oh
news?
yeah,
That shit was
oh,
funny,
yeah.
bro.
He said, "I'm disgraced to call you a chief. I will never call you a chief. Suck my dick and choke on it. I can see the rest of my time. Goodbye."
He said, "Fuck you, goodbye."
Oh my god, he's on the internet. Great, bro. Also, we just giving a list of people we don't fuck with right now. The people who are going out protesting for Instagram pics and TikTok aesthetics and like, ooh, look at me, I'm out doing something edgy. I'm going against the system. Fuck you, fuck your parents, and fuck your grandparents.
I know we're supposed to be in a time of solidarity right now. But Black Tuesday is fucking pointless.
Shit was dumb, bro. I woke up, I looked at my Instagram, I was like, what the fuck is this shit?
Why would you be quiet on a time where you should be the loudest? It literally does not make any sense.
was, bro, as Dr. Umar Johnson said, bro, it's the coon chip inside their brains that got activated that day, dog. Someone
I'm gonna let,
started it.
I'm gonna let that Coons comment slide.
I beg your pardon.
I beg your pardon. I beg your pardon.
Oh my god. It's still fucking wild though. That is really
So
out
the
here.
internet got me like, what do you call it? Like praising Dr. Umar like as a real civil rights leader.
But Dr. Umar, the new Martin Luther King, my guy.
Hey, okay, buddy. I'm gonna need you to relax. I'm gonna need you to calm down.
You know what's
Okay,
crazy? Malcolm X had the right idea. I'm gonna be honest. Malcolm X had the right idea. We should have just left. We really should have left.
see, what do you call it? He stopped most of those ideas when he left the Nation of Islam, and then the Nation of Islam killed him.
Yeah. But like he had the right idea before he left the Nation of Islam. After he left the Nation, wait, when did he say we should just start killing everybody?
During his time with the Nation of Islam.
Right. But we gonna focus on the leaving part for right now. Oh, like I'm saying, if we all went to Liberia, nigga, Liberia could probably be a first world country. Segregation ended 1954. It started in
Isn't there still slavery in Liberia to this day?
probably, nigga. You know why? Because they didn't have us there.
Liberia or Libya?
Oh, Liberia is different. Liberia is where they sent black slaves when they
One of those
went to get them.
countries still has legal slavery because of
Pretty
Obama.
sure it's probably Libya.
Because of Obama, but that's a different conversation.
Bro, but if we all went to Liberia, you know, we had about 70 years to fix that bitch up. We could have fixed that bitch up real nice. You know, probably been part of the UN. These white people do whatever they want over here, ruin their country by themselves. Drag us along with it. And I'm gonna keep it two Virgils with y'all, bro.
Speak it, brother.
I'm gonna keep it two Virgils, man. Fuck
Speak it.
CNN. They don't want to see us win.
Oh yeah.
Also, the media in general. Like my mom watches CNN like all the time because I'm with my mom right now. She's watching CNN 24/7, and like I'm watching it just to get the news. I don't even listen to what they say. I just look at the camera. That's it.
Yeah.
I want your dusty ass opinion, man. I want to see what's happening. And I don't even use. I be on Twitter, bro. I be on Twitter. That's how I get my news.
CNN's on the side of the police. That's why. Because what do you call it? CNN relies on the police to get what do you call it? Some of their domestic stories. So fuck CNN. They don't care about us.
Except for Don Lemon. That nigga cool.
At Anderson Cooper.
Anderson Cooper. We fuck with Anderson Cooper. Chris Cuomo, he on the fence. But Don Lemon and Anderson Cooper, the niggas.
Yeah. Oh no, Chris, bro. Step up. Your brother's kind of looking better than you right now, but he kind of always is.
Bro, people in New York really do hate Andrew Cuomo though. They hate that nigga because he don't be doing shit. Neither do Bill de Blasio.
You call it? They said Andrew Cuomo, what do you call it, supposed to increase the Metro card by $1. Said I'm still turning the turnstile. Fuck that shit.
Bro, what? Who pays for? If you pay for your Metro card or MET or anything, you dumb. You dumb. Jumping is like what?
I'm jumping. I'm jumping the turnstile. If nobody's around, I'm jumping the turnstile.
You get caught while jumping too. That's crazy, bro. Hop a cab or something because it ain't for you.
Exactly.
No,
I can't. Also, what do you call it? I can't approve of looting, but it does make sense.
Nah, I don't fuck with the looters because they making it. Because now everyone wants to just focus on the looting and shit. We not focused on the looting. We out here protesting, the rioting and shit. That's y'all. That's on your people who decided to come around and be like, "Oh, we're going against the police. Yeah, fuck the system. Why are we doing it? I don't care. Fuck the system. I hate capitalism. You know." And that's what they're doing. Like they're literally just there to smash shit up. That's it. They're not there to protest. They don't want to march. They're
Also, what do you call it?
take Instagram pictures, and that's it.
There's another clip that's circulating online. Martin Luther King calling upon riots with no justice. But people take that clip out of context because there's more of the clip that people don't reference to. They just take that little a snapshot for social media to show everybody.
Yeah, bro, they didn't fuck with Martin Luther King, bro. Even when he did have the peaceful protest, it was like, oh no, that nigga violent. Fuck Martin Luther King, bro.
They didn't fuck with Dr. King. They still don't fuck with Dr. King because they have Robert E. Lee Day.
They killed Dr. King.
Exactly.
And this podcast might get taken down by the FBI, but Martin Luther King didn't die by that bullet. He was killed in the hospital. They suffocated him.
Abraham Lincoln, my nigga. Abraham Lincoln would have survived that gat to his dome, but they went around in there digging and shit, fucked his brain parts up, and then he died.
Sir.
Gotta say, hold on, black people, do we fuck with Abraham Lincoln? It's like, I know he ended slavery, but he has like his own agenda for ending slavery.
Nope. Remember, he didn't end slavery.
Sorry. He abolished tenure.
13th Amendment ended slavery. He just called upon Southern slavery. He quote unquote freed Southern slaves because the South was no longer part of the Union.
In reality, bro, he really just said, "Hey, y'all want this freedom? Come get it, nigga. You got to get up north." And that's it. That's all he did. That was his entire speech. He was like, "Hey, bro, if y'all want this freedom, come up north. How y'all gonna get here? No, I don't know, nigga."
Not even Northern slaves were still enslaved.
But wasn't it true if they got up there? They fucking I don't remember shit from my history class. I'm gonna be honest. I don't remember shit. I'm 95% sure it was just like, hey, if you get up there, and in the Civil War, it was like if you got up to the north, it was like, all right, cool, you're free. It's like what South Korea and North Korea have. Like if you're North Korean, you get to the South Korean border, like, all right, bro, you a citizen.
Emancipation Proclamation only called for the freedom of Southern slaves.
Also, we don't mess with George Washington either, because that man moved his slaves every 16 months because there was a law in Pennsylvania that said every 16 months, if a slave worked there, they got free. So he moved his slaves around because he wanted free labor.
Yeah, he also took the teeth of slaves. They weren't wooden tusks. They were slave teeth.
Be like that, my guy. They can't stand to see us win, my guy. Joseph's still out. But look, man, it's still going crazy though. It was definitely going crazy at the beginning. It's still technically like sort of going crazy. But like, ow, it's just like died down a little bit. But now they boxing people in. It's a dictatorship now, bro.
Well, I want to shout out all the black-owned businesses.
Go ahead, man. Shout out all the black-owned businesses except for Shea Moisture. Is Shea Moisture even black-owned?
It's black-owned.
It's black-owned? Nah, we don't shout out Shea Moisture.
It's just a little whitewashed.
Exactly. Ain't too fucking expensive, nigga. $11 for a bottle of shampoo. The fuck out of here. Get your coins up.
But we don't complain to Gucci about how high their prices are.
The Gucci isn't essential. I need to wash my hair with good shampoo. At least better
not
shampoo
wrong.
than crap they be selling. Dove shampoo ain't for niggas. We having black people in the commercial, but Dove shampoo is not for niggas.
Well, you know what's funny? Every time you keep saying that, it cuts out, and I was gonna bleep it out anyway.
What? Dove shampoo ain't for niggas? Are you serious? It keeps bleeping me out on that?
Yes. I'm happy the recording does that, so I don't have to do it myself.
Fucking lying. Hey, Dove shampoo is not for niggas.
It did it again.
Are you serious? Hey yo,
I
what's
love this.
going on?
I think they're doing this on purpose to you.
Bro, the FBI is literally listening to on recording. I'm telling you right now.
FBI would love to hear you say nigga.
Fucking bullshitting out here. Am I still cutting out? Because I think it's just my mic cutting out.
Not.
All right. Well, it's bullshitting, man. The police is bullshitting. Anyway, I'm gonna bring in. We haven't been really, our guest hasn't been incorporated in the conversation as much, but that's because he's here for a very special reason. Also has a testimonial or story. I don't know. Should we call it a testimonial, Keon? It's not really a testimony.
That's a black story that needs to be told.
Black story. It's a Negro tale, my guy. Anyway, Joseph.
Ghetto Chronicles.
Joseph, we're gonna get your ass in here, man, and talk about what happened to you.
All right. Okay. So.
All right, first off,
y'all
whatever
can hear
hand you got in the background, bro, turn that joint off.
That's what I'm saying. I was saying I was at the thing. So give me a little minute.
All right, let me finish shouting out owned business that I want to shout out. The new black owned business. What do you call it? They're HBK Apparel. We're not being sponsored by them. I just really fuck with their merchandise. You could follow them on IG on HBK Clothing FL. They make amazing clothes. Bought myself a pink HBK hoodie coming in the mail pretty soon. Just like it.
Also, shout out Blissful Lifestyle in the shop that's run by one of our friends. Blissful_lifestyle on IG is black owned, is black operated, is black all that nigga, black modeled and everything. Fuck with your boy to help fuck with the girls to give them a little bit of anything. Blissful_lifestyle on Instagram, bro. Shout them out, man. Shout out everybody. Shout out all our black friends. Shout out all. It's Pride Month too. Almost forgot to mention that. It's Pride Month. Shout out all our LGBTQ plus associates. I guess
all my gay friends hate me. They pretend to hate me because of what I say, but they love me.
Hey man, you can be offensive as long as you're not disrespectful. Also, shout out. No, sorry. Disrespect to all the companies that changed their logo to a pride flag this month to show support to LGBTQ plus communities. You're not fucking slick. You do this every year.
Ben know this.
I knew this. Always happen. You got more black businesses you want to shout out?
I'm thinking about every episode I shout out a new black business.
Oh, also, shout out. This is a custom card company. Shout out Cards by Cody. Fucking great.
So yeah, shout out Cards by Cody.
Cards by Cody, bro. Father's Day is coming up. You want to get your deadbeat dad a fucking card, bro? Hit up Cards by Cody. They cheap. They fucking amazing. They're handmade and everything. Excellent. I highly suggest them.
Exactly. Owned by a black woman.
Exactly. A prospering black woman doing her own thing. Shout out 1 Mil Apparel, too.
Shout out 1 Mil Apparel.
No.
Also black owned.
Are you still shopping at white people's store? Come shop with us, bro. We shop where we shop, my nigga.
Exactly. You dead ass won't find that many people wearing what you are. Come on. You want a new unique style? Come on. Come over to this side.
And be wearing American Eagle like all them other niggas? No.
Remember, black
HBK hoodie.
economic power is black power.
I get you an HBK hoodie and a 1 Mil Apparel shorts, nigga. That fit gonna pop. You feel me? Yeah, man.
Also, if you ready, we kind of ran out of businesses.
Oh, I ain't run out of business, nigga. I still got more.
So, all right, keep going.
Yeah, shout out Beauty Stat Cosmetics, bro. Run by a good person, Ron Robinson, bro. She fucking cool as fuck. Shout out Brio Geo. They make hair products too. Homegirl Nancy Twine. Great hair products. You want to check that shit out. She makes like hair masks and shit like that. That's fucking cool. Yeah, I don't really fucking know. Like, most black businesses make like beauty supplies. So if you want beauty supplies, bro, shout out the Honey Pot.
Shout out the Honey Pot.
And who else can we shout out? Because like, there's a lot of people we want to shout out. If we had a black woman on here, I bet you she could name like every black business ever.
Most likely true.
Let me see, bro. Here we
All
go.
right, I'm ready now, kind of.
All right, Joseph, you got any black businesses you want to shout out?
I don't, nigga, you know I don't got money. I don't know any place to buy.
But you want the white man to take your money. I'm joking.
You want the white man's branding and you want the white man's apparel. I'm disappointed.
They can't take my money if I don't have any, nigga.
Oh, also, shout out Glen Goth Beauty and
Candles with purpose.
candles, bro. They fire. If you're not into candles, bro, go get you some fucking candles, nigga. You fucking a bitch, you know you got some nice candles over. You like that shit? Excellent. You gotta fucking know. You really gonna think outside the box, bro. We don't need to buy shit from white people.
But I might be cut off when I start talking though, cause I'm at the car wash and I still have to pay. So that's the thing.
Nigga is at the car wash, bro. In the middle of the podcast recording, this man is getting his car wash.
Oh shoot, the car wash is open?
No, it's the one near on the Shell on Oakland. Yeah, that's the one I'm at. Oh, there you go. That's the black business. That one right there.
Hey, the car wash. Shout out the car wash on Oakland, man. I own
Oakland and what?
operation.
Oakland and what? You have to say Oakland and what?
441, bro.
All right, Oakland and 441. Shout out.
But look, man, while we wait for Joseph to finish getting his fucking whip wash, do you feel me? What am I gonna do? Hold on. I'm gonna get my homegirl on the phone. We're gonna do something different. This is the segment called Black Businesses Matter, all right? And we're gonna get my homegirl on the phone. She's gonna tell me some black business. I don't know any.
Run the Jewels dropped recently. Listen to their album. It's partially black owned. It's with Killer Mike.
That's true. Run the Jewels, fire.
Exactly. Great duo. Killer Mike. You know. Black advocate. Modern day civil rights leader.
We're live on the podcast right now. I'd like to let you know that before anything starts. You're live on the podcast. You're on the podcast, nigga.
What's up?
I said, what's up? Look, man, we're doing a segment called Black Owned Business Spotlight. We don't know any black owned businesses. I know you probably know about 50 off the top of your head. So tell these people some black owned businesses. If they can't hear you, I'll shout them out.
All right, we got Lissa Beauty Collection, and we got Blissful Lifestyle, and we got, what's it called again? Unapologetically Beauty. We got Coco Beauty Co. We got, what else we got, bro? It's probably like 5 million.
Yes.
That's enough, nigga, to be honest. See, what did I tell you, bro? I call up one female and they know all the fucking black owned businesses. What did I tell you, Keon? What you said?
Sorry, we'll be shouting out a new black owned business every episode. This ain't a one time thing. Wait for the movie one time. We black forever.
Exactly. We need a black owned GameStop, a black owned Walmart. We need a black owned Walmart.
Oh shoot! I think what do you call it? Man of Action is partially black owned.
It's true.
Yeah, they're the people that brought you Ben 10. Shout out them.
Shout out the homegirl Jada too for coming through with the black owned businesses. What I tell you, she named like 7 off the top of her head, nigga. I couldn't do that.
I wonder if there's a black owned sunscreen company.
Bro, what? They have to make like everything under SPF 30 though.
Exactly.
And that's, bro, that's
hella profitable.
The sunscreen companies, bro. Because everything under SPF 30 is more expensive. Why I gotta have more expensive if I don't want to get black, bro? Like, I'm not trying to be out here looking like when the lights turn off, you can only see the whites of my eyes, bro. Sometimes I like my skin color. Why can't I get some sunscreen, huh? SPF 30 is gonna make me look darker. And you charging me an extra like $10, $5 for just some safer sunscreen. That's messed up. I don't appreciate that. Looking at you, banana boat, copper tone, lame ass niggas.
Yeah, for the people in Germany, black people do have to wear sunscreen. What you heard?
It's a common myth that we don't. We do. It's just that we don't get sunburn. We just get very, very, very dark, and it's very uncomfortable on our skin.
I get sunburn. Sadly.
We get sunburn. Much melanin leads to melanoma, nigga. Don't you know that?
You taught me that.
You woke, my niggas.
I can imagine you. What do you call it? You're rubbing your temples right now.
I actually was. I was.
I knew it.
Still need a Kinta Kunte hat.
To Kente?
To Kente? That's his name? I swear it was Kinta Kunte.
To Kente.
Wow,
No,
nigga,
his
what
name
the fuck?
I don't want to hear that shit from you. You got the car wash, nigga.
His name's Toby.
Oh, because I was thinking of King Kunta, and I automatically like the Ki Kun man Kunta Kinte. No disrespect to the black people. I don't even own a daishiki. I gotta say that I don't. I haven't found someone. Bro, who sells daishikis? We could be sponsored by a daishiki making company, nigga. If you sell daishikis or you know someone who sells daishikis, you know, tell them to hit us up at our email at wearenotthepodcast@gmail.com for some sponsorship. Easily sell like 5, 10, maybe 15 if we lucky.
I ain't gonna cap with you. I don't know how long this car wash on split lasts.
I don't even know where Keon went. Keon's just like gone or something.
Yeah, I realize that. But
That nigga actually left. He physically left. Probably his internet.
Cause I'm just watching. Wait, you hear any background noises right now?
It sounds like you in the rain.
Yeah, it's raining outside. I'm outside right now.
All right. I mean, you can talk. It's not like annoying or nothing. It's just like in the background.
All right. So you want me to start on the theme now?
Oh, all right, I'm back.
What
We
else?
still- All right, he's
So-
killing. You gotta get it out like that. 30
No,
seconds.
I don't rock daishikis because what do you call it? That's not my shit to jack.
I ain't gonna
It
cap.
technically is your shit to jack.
I believe in that's cultural appropriation.
Your ancestors were African though.
My man Keon would not look good in a daishiki though. Well, I don't see it.
My ancestors were robbed of their identity and then agreed to jack. I jacked a new identity we did for it.
I mean, y'all got back at them niggas though, ain't it?
Kind of
Them niggas up, stole they bitches, bro.
had to pay them at the end.
Anyway, man, Joseph, we got you on here, man. Tell your story. Just make sure to talk loud, cause like the background noise.
Joseph,
That nigga can't talk.
Hold on, one more second. My fault. My fault.
this man, this
Man,
man.
errands, dog. He not even anywhere. He just out running errands, bro. He had to get some groceries, get his car washed, bro. To go pick up some meat from the butcher from his mom, bro. Make some grill.
Wow.
I'm glad that your mic cut out on that because I know something weird.
Oh, well. My bad.
Shut the fuck up. You know I hate that voice.
What the fuck was that?
You know I hate that voice. Shut the fuck up.
Alright, I'm back. Well, alright, what I was
Alright,
saying,
man.
right? Alright, so like yesterday, right? Was it yesterday? No, it was 2 days ago. It was 2 days ago, yeah. I was walking down. It was me, Lanier, and his little brother, right? We was walking down the street, and then who breathing so hard in the damn mic, bro? What the fuck?
That's my fault.
Alright, so we walking down the street through the park because we was gonna go to Hamptons to go chill out in Hamptons. Walking down the
You don't
street.
got a name drop or location drop or nothing. You can keep everybody anonymous, nigga, if you want.
Oh, I forgot. People know what that place is. That's crazy. But yeah, we was
You
going
want me to-
there.
I'll bleep that out. Don't worry about it.
I appreciate it. We was going there. We was gonna chill over there. And then I walked through the street. I walked through my park in my neighborhood, and then I see 3 cops pull up to the neighborhood. I'm like, oh shit, someone got in trouble. I wonder who it is. They go that way. Then the first cop slows down in front of me, and I'm like, oh shit, my heart started beating because I'm like, I don't know what's about to happen. And then he says, he goes like, oh, how you guys doing today? I'm like, oh, we doing good. I'm the one talking for everybody because I don't want anybody to get in trouble. And he was like, oh, what you guys said? I was like, are we going to the park? And he said, he's like, oh, he came out. He's like, y'all got ID? And I was like, yeah, I do. I gave him my ID. And this nigga was like, and then he said, what's the guy? And he's like, y'all got anything on you? I was like, no, I don't got anything on me. And then he said, is it, then he searched me. I was like, okay. And then the other cop came around me. He took my arm and put it around my back. Oh, hold on. He back now. My fault. Yeah.
So as you can see,
Is it gonna be? Wait, is he?
black
Is he? Was he finished?
someone came up to him. The cops don't fuck with the black. Man was just walking peacefully to the park. I stopped him for no reason, nigga. Lady once tried to call the cops on me because I was throwing footballs over cars. That had nothing to do with her. It wasn't her business. She's a bitch.
Crazy thing is, I live around crackheads. So when the police show up, kind of a reason. It's usually what do you call it? Someone's fucking bugging, or someone burned down their house.
Bro, whenever the cops show up around my house, there's always like an escaped convict. Like there's always just like a convict that like got loose or ran away from police custody, or they're chasing a convict, and they happen to get into my housing complex. That's always the story, bro. And then there's there was one night, bro, a police helicopter flew around my house for 4 hours, dog. I counted 4 hours. It was kind of annoying because it was like late too. It was like 11. I was flying around there till 2 in the morning.
That wasn't for no. Oh, February 2018.
That's wrong. My math is wrong. They were flying around until 3 in the morning. Right. You saying?
We call. I saw something that was like, no one ever says fuck the firemen.
Oh, bro.
Not all the firemen though.
Fireman is the best bending, dog.
Firemen.
Oh, crazy.
Shout out to all the firemen.
Shout out to firemen, bro. Y'all the real niggas, bro. Y'all the real
My
ones.
nigga said firebenders. God damn.
I swear to God, I heard him say firebenders.
But yeah, I'm gonna be cut off sometimes.
Remember, Joseph, continue your story.
I'm gonna be cut off sometimes because they might be coming up to me to pay and stuff like that. But what
Don't worry,
I'm
gonna edit it. I'm gonna make it be clear.
all right, appreciate it. So like I was saying, it was like we walked up. It was like, and then one of the other police officers, the 3 police officers came out the car. They came. So before I get that anymore, they brought 3 police cars to come arrest one underage guy for some shit I ain't do. So I'm like, okay, I didn't know what was happening at that point. 3 officers came out the car, and then when they asked for my ID, they didn't say shit. They didn't say nothing. All he did, he said, "This you?" I was like, "Yeah." He said, "Oh, where you live at?" I said my address and all, and then he was like, and then the other police officer grabbed my arm, he put it around me, and arrested me. I was like, "What the fuck is happening?" I'm like, "Okay." So I'm scared of shit now because I don't know what's happening. I'm thinking this is a joke. I'm like, yeah, they just gonna be like, April Fool's type shit, you know? Even though it's fucking July. Or no, June, my dumb ass.
Wait, no, keep that in. This nigga said July.
But then, when I keep it, they got me, and then they searched me again. They searched me like 2 times at that time. And then I had a headband on. I keep my headband on for reasons. Keep my headband on because that's the shit. I feel power with that headband, bro. Play me football, playing basketball, and that shit. If I have my headband on, you ain't winning. I'm sorry. You ain't winning with that shit. But they took it there like, you got anything under there? I'm supposed to have shit under my headband. What the fuck? So they took it off. They shook it off, and then they put it on top of the cop car. I'm like, the only thing I'm worried about right now is like, am I going to get my headband back? And then and then they was like, oh, my friends was like, oh, what's wrong? They told them to quiet down, sit them down on the ground, ask for the address and thing. And then when they one of the police officers was like, oh, let me loosen this up for you. I'm like, he's talking about the handcuffs. I'm like, all right. So when he's trying to do that, he tightens it up even more. So I'm like, what the fuck they mean by loosen? They don't know what that shit means. But when they had me, they put me in they opened the police car. They put me in the back of it. I don't know what's happening still. They shut it down. They closed the police car, and this shit small as fuck. I ain't gonna cap with you. I could not fit in the police car because my legs long as hell, and then they got my arms behind my back, so I can't really sit correctly, and see how the cuffs are tight, so I really can't sit. My arms can't be positioned correctly. So when they put in there, I'm sitting in an uncomfortable spot. I can't.
Oh,
I don't know what just happened.
I think it's gonna take a while.
I mean, man, it's cool. We can push back the episode, but like, crazy niggas didn't even read him his rights.
Yeah, but if I was him, I'd take that up with the city. I'd ask for cards.
No, I don't even gotta ask for cards. You can literally,
I'm
as soon as that happens, if they don't read you your rights, you can literally just go. As soon as you get to the police station, you go, yeah, you got to take these off. They go, why? Like, I'm not under arrest.
I wasn't read my Miranda rights.
Yeah,
Exactly.
but look, that's the thing. I'm still a black boy in this situation. I'm not gonna try speaking out on top of shit because I don't want to get hurt. I don't
No,
wanna be
what you did is right. What you did is right. What you did is right.
yeah, because I don't
I'm
want to be
fine.
another.
That couldn't be me. I understand the situation. But I would think I'd speak my mind. I'd be like, hey, bro, bitch ass nigga, you didn't read my rights. Bro, take these cuffs off, kid.
This nigga, man.
Don't do what Caleb does. Don't
Yeah,
listen to Caleb.
Bro,
Do
but
not
I
listen to
know my
Caleb.
rights. I know what I'm entitled
There,
to. If you don't
every
read my rights, I
any
am not under
situation,
arrest.
do not listen to Caleb.
Not arrest me.
I know my rights too, but like during this situation, I ain't gonna try to do shit because like I don't want to be another hashtag or some shit like that.
We ain't whiteboarding it, bro. We ain't whiteboarding.
Yeah.
You know, I understand what you're saying. I understand why you did what you did.
Yeah. So I'm over here thinking, I'm in the back of the car, I'm thinking of every wrong thing I could have done. Ain't nothing come up. I'm like, I'm a good guy. I don't know what I did. And then, yeah, he was asking, oh, you good back there? I'm not trying to talk to. What happened?
I can vouch for that. Joseph is a great person. Like, when I heard he got arrested, I was like, nigga, for what? What did Joseph do? I don't even, what?
Exactly. That's the last person you expect to get arrested.
Like Keon, I expect. Me, I definitely expect. But Joseph?
Yeah, I don't go outside. I commit crimes on the internet.
Like,
This is good.
If anyone didn't get the joke, I'm lying.
I don't know, man.
But yeah, there was like, I'm just thinking all the possibilities. I'm like, I ain't do shit. I'm a good guy. And then like the police car, shit. Yeah, he asked, "Are you good back there?" I'm like, I don't want to talk to this man, honestly, but I don't want to not talk to him because like if I do, he might think I'm like acting up or some shit like that, or like I'm on drugs or some shit like that. So I was like, yeah, I'm good. And then, like tears are trying to force out my eyes, but I'm not gonna let them see me cry. I ain't like that type of person, man. So I'm like, okay, I'm good. I'm doing good. I didn't do anything wrong, so I know I'm in a good spot. I start praying and shit because I'm a religious guy. I'm not gonna leave God out of this situation, especially at this situation. I needed him. So we pull up to the police station, and then they drive inside like this cage thing, and then the the cage falls down, the cage gate falls down. So they really think I'm trying to escape or some shit, or this is like protocol or something like that. But yeah, when I come out, he's like, come out the car. I don't know how the fuck I'm supposed to get out the car when my handcuffs are behind my back and my legs the opposite way. So I was forcing myself to come out the car. Finally did. And then when I did, I'm looking around. I'm like, there's like five to three police officers around me now. I'm like, God damn. They search me again when I go inside the thing. They take off my shoes, and then they search there. And then when they put me in the cell type place, cause it's a holding cell, I guess, and I thought I was gonna be there for a while, man. Honestly, I'm over here because you know who I am. I started thinking of jokes. I was like, shit. When I come to jail, I'm gonna come back out. I'm gonna become a rapper. That's what I'm gonna do. First thing I'm gonna do.
This guy.
I was like, once I come out, I become a rapper. And then when I'm in jail, I'm gonna become swole. I'm gonna start working out every day, bro. And they ain't gonna see me back, bro. I'm a,
This is why you have to love Joseph. This man, like, even in the worst situations, this man keeps positive.
bro. And I was
Hate on
like, I was honestly thinking, I was like, I'm gonna hunt these niggas down. I'm like, the fuck did this shit? I mean, so as fuck. And I was
For
like,
legal reasons, you can't be saying that shit.
but I was cap. I was like, it was just straight
Bro. It was
jokes.
like a whole movie training marathon.
Bro. And then when they took me out the cell. They brought me they searched me one more time, and they brought me inside this interview room. And then when I was in the interview room, they took off they chained my foot to the ground, and then they took off my cuffs. I thought they weren't gonna take off my cuffs. So I'm like this. They chained my foot, and they had my two arms chained. I only have one foot left. I can take these niggas off. I don't care, bro. I could do some shit like that, bro. One leg, do some shit like that. But I was like, they took it off, and I was like, damn. And then they was like, you good? Before they closed the door, they were like, you good? I was like, I looked at them, I just nodded yes. And then they closed the door, and I'm like, damn, I'm really in this bitch, bro. I don't know what's happening, bro, but I'm still in this bitch. They still haven't read me Miranda rights. They still haven't told me why I'm here. And I'm a minor, so they can't even take me off the streets like that. They had to come get they needed to get my parents first. And then tell my parents why I'm being arrested and all that shit. But
Give
they
you
didn't do shit
water or
like that.
something?
They didn't let no one know I was here. They didn't let no one know anything. The only reason that
Breathe.
my
Breathe.
parents got to get me before I went to jail was because my two homeboys at home, they knew I was arrested, so they went to my house and got my parents. So when they did that shit, I was in the interview for a while, man. Like they didn't even come in. They kept on checking on me, and then I was like, all right. And then the police officer came in, and she was like, before I let you know why you here or anything like that, blah 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 blah. And I was like, okay. She was like, I'm gonna ask you some few questions first, and I'm gonna read your Miranda rights. So I'm like, I'm over here like, I'm
Wait
supposed
for
to be doing that at
Hey,
the
hold on.
site. What happened?
Hey, so you were the only one that got arrested.
Yeah.
They didn't arrest the other two homeboys.
No. Just me.
They read you. They didn't process you or nothing. They didn't take no fingerprints. They didn't take no
No, none
mugshot.
of that.
They didn't do none of that.
None of
They
that.
just fucking put you in the cell. They put you in the interrogation room and told you to just sit there. And then she came and she's like, I'm not gonna read you your rights yet. I'm gonna ask you some questions first.
Yeah, basically, that's what she did.
So you couldn't, bro.
Remember,
You
I
should
have
just
the right. You have the right to remain silent.
exactly.
Yeah.
You should just plead the fifth, my nigga.
Yeah, I know. Hold on. I'll be right back. Bro.
Just did it again, bro. Keon, I feel bad for you.
This is a legit 3-part documentary.
Nigga, this worse than the Aaron Hernandez documentary, nigga.
Oh yeah.
I'm in class right now, nigga. I have my class in like my other tab.
I forgot your ass at summer school, man.
Fucking lame ass shit, man. This man be having us there for like 50 minutes, bro. This man gonna give us a fucking 40-page book to read and a test on Sunday. I didn't even start reading the fucking book yet.
Shit. But yeah, they read me my rights after, like once I was there for like, it's been like 30 minutes now. They read me my rights. And I was like, all right. But I knew I could have just waited until like my lawyer or some shit like that. But then again, I knew I didn't do shit. So I'm like, what the fuck? Why am I here? I'm gonna just tell them the story. I'm telling them why. And then after that, she asked me a few questions, and then she told me why I was here. She told me about cause in my neighborhood, some nigga's house got robbed, and he accused me of doing the shit. Cause I used to play basketball at his place, and then I stopped playing basketball because his place got robbed. I'm not trying to be the one accused, so I backed away. Don't go play basketball with, cause I was playing basketball with my little brother. He always wanted to play there, so I played basketball with him instead. And when they was telling me this, I was like, what the hell? I have like a smile on my face now, cause I know I'm here for bullshit now. So I look at them. I'm looking at them, but they can't see my smile because I got a mask on, because they require a mask now. But I look at them, I was like, oh. She's like, so tell me, be honest. did you do it? I said no. And she was like, okay, blah blah blah. Blah. And she asked me again, did you do it? I said no. And then she was like, oh, she kept on asking. I kept on saying no because I didn't do shit. And then she kept on. She was like, okay, we. She think like if she told me what happened and like what they have on me, then I'm gonna say yes. But I was like, and she was like, oh, we have a video recording. We have we have the person that has had a sworn testimony that you did it. And I was like, no, I didn't do it. I'm like, I'm sorry, I
Bro,
ain't
they
do
be
shit.
always doing that shit, bro.
Exactly.
Cop job. Hold on, was it MPD or was it BSO?
Oh, detective, yeah, detective.
Oh no, was it MPD or was it BSO?
I don't know what that would mean, nigga.
Was it the sheriff's office or was it? Keon, bleep this out. Was it the Margate Police Department or was it the sheriff's office?
It was a Market. It was North. It was.
It was North Lauderdale. It was North
Yeah,
Lauderdale.
yeah.
It was their
All
police
right.
department. Okay, I was gonna say because BSO
A bunch of hoes. They been hoes. They always have been hoes. They always will be hoes. Every BSO officer is a hoe. I've said that multiple times. I've been saying that since like fucking 6th grade, nigga. Oh,
Hey, Alex's dad is the BSO officer.
I don't give a fuck.
I'm bleeping
friends-
that out. I'm bleeping that out. Bleeping. I'm bleeping
Which
that out.
Alex are we talking about?
But yeah, and
Oh no, wait, I want to know which Alex are we talking about?
Alexander, right? Alexander.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no, that nigga.
Talking about the white one. The white one. White
Yeah.
girl.
I don't know
Yeah.
that nigga.
You don't know Alex? Hey. thought you
Oh, Alex, man.
did. This nigga.
Bro, same thing, dog. Like, nigga, I was fucking with a girl whose dad was a BSO officer. That don't mean shit. The nigga married. What's the girl's name that was on our bus? Fucking, I can't remember her name. The girl who was on our bus. Her mom was a commissioner for BSO. I told her BSO cops are hoes straight to her face. What was she gonna do? Tell her mom on me, nigga? What the fuck? I got freedom of speech. I know my rights.
Oh yeah.
I know my rights, my nigga.
But yeah, what I was saying, like, what was I at now? Oh yeah, at the cop. I'm in the interview room, right? And well, y'all can hear me, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, cool. So I'm over there. Shit. And then they're like, shit, I can't remember anymore. Oh yeah, they just said, I don't even know what the video is, cause I never seen this video. I'm like, and then she's like, after a while, she came back inside the room. Nigga, I'm like half asleep now because they kept me there for a while and I haven't slept yet. I only slept for like 3 hours that day. So I'm like, all right. And she's like, oh, if I show you this video, will you be completely honest with me if it was you in there? I'm like, yes, I will. So she showed me the video. I'm like, okay. I see the video. I'm like, can I see it again? She sees it again. I'm like, that's not me. And then she has like a mad face on. I'm like, what the fuck? Am I supposed to tell you that it's me and lie? I was like, nah, I'm not gonna lie about that. That isn't me. And she was like, oh, blah, blah. She started getting mad, all that stuff. And I'm like, that's sorry, but that's not me. I'm not gonna cover for some other person's story because they want to do that shit. And then she said that looks. She thinks that's me. I'm like, I don't even have that jacket that nigga's wearing right now, bro. He had a blue Adidas jacket on. I didn't have that. I don't have that shit. I never wore that shit. I don't even know what that is. I didn't even know they made those shit. I didn't even know Adidas made those. And then honestly, and then she was like, oh, and then she was like, oh, the guy said he was you. He said that he saw you playing outside your house, playing volleyball at your house. I was like, yeah, I do that. Of course I do that. And then I was like, and then he said once he left, you went inside to go change clothes and came back to his house and went to go rob his. I was like, what the fuck? All that
How do you
shit
know
for
that,
a
bro? How do
robbery,
you know that,
nigga?
bro? Watching you or something?
I was like, that nigga was going. She said that he was going to work and that he heard a doorbell ring on his door because he has a ring doorbell and it showed me. I'm like, nigga, that's not
You know when
me.
someone's robbing someone's house and they ring the doorbell.
No, because he was
Just
trying.
second.
The kid was trying to knock on the door to check if someone's home, but he saw that he had a ring doorbell, so he tried to go under it. But when you're knocking on the door, you can still see side of the face. So this nigga was still stupid. So he was knocking on the door, and he was trying to see if anybody was home. He realized no one was home. He went inside. He went around on the side and went inside the house. I'm like, nigga, that's not me. I'm sorry. And then she was like, oh, if you're trying to cover for any of your friends or anything like that, I'm like, I'm sorry, but if I'm in this situation and that's one of my friends. I'm sorry, I gotta snitch on you real quick. I don't know why you stupid enough to do that shit. Cause and you put me in this situation to get me in trouble. I was like, that's not one of my friends. That's nothing like that.
Because there's no way ain't one of my homies stupid enough to get caught
Exactly.
robbing somebody, bro. You gotta be smart. Also, bro, cops always try to do that. Like they be always trying to like get somebody in trouble. Like they went out their way to arrest you, and now they think, oh, we got him now, boys. First time's a charm. No, that's not how it works, dog. Like you can't be trying to force me to say stuff that I don't want to say. None of that.
But like, I was just like honestly confused at that point. Hold on, sorry. Oh yeah, and then she was like, okay. She went back out, and then when I'm in there for like, I'm here for like an hour, and then like these doors are like thin, so I can like they're kind of thin, so I can hear the outside. I hear a phone ring. I'm like, okay, and then they pick it up. I hear screaming on the phone. I hear my sisters screaming on the phone. I'm like, ah, shit, they caught your asses now, y'all. That nigga's done. So they was like, my sister screaming about like, they're not supposed to arrest me because I'm a minor and all that shit and all that. I was like, and they weren't gonna tell my parents until they put me in the Fort Lauderdale jail cell. They weren't gonna tell me until I got over there. So I was like, damn, I really would have been in jail waiting until my parents came. They weren't gonna say shit like that. I was like, wow. I was surprised because they're like, oh, we gonna call them when we get over there. And then they asked me my age too. That's the thing. I said 17, and they still continue with this shit. And when I was there, she was like, I still asked you the questions, all that, and then she came back in. She was like, okay. She actually started to believe me, and she was, because I started becoming friends with one of the black police officers over there. Because she was like, she came in, and she was like, she even asked me about the case or anything like that. She was like, she started smiling. I smiled back, and she was like, you check your grades on Pinnacle or Brown Focus. I said, I do Focus. And she was like, let me check your grades. I'm like, shit. Damn, they niggas checking grades now? Bro, I was like, they niggas checking grades now. God damn. I was like, I tried to make an excuse. I was like, the coronavirus and stuff like that. I haven't been on my A game, so my grades ain't looking good. She was like, it's all right. Let me just check them anyway. She checked them, and she was like, oh, at least you're passing. I was like, yeah, really?
Bro, nah, there's no way. Bro, you know it's bad when they go, at least you're passing.
Exactly. I was like, damn. And she started laughing and she went out. And then the other police officer came in and she was like, okay, I'm starting to believe you. I don't want to put you, because my parents started to come. They were going to come over here. So they knew they couldn't put me in jail now because my parents were coming. So they were like, oh, I believe you. I can't go to sleep at night knowing that I put an innocent person in jail. I was like, nigga, you know damn well
Yes,
you
he
gonna put
can.
me in.
Yes, he can.
You
He's gonna
bitch.
just find on that Tempur-Pedic mattress, bro.
I was like, you know damn well you gonna put me in jail either way, bro. And when they did that, she was like, and my sister came. I went back out. I'm waiting for my parents to come. I fallen asleep again, and then now all I'm thinking about is food. Nigga, I'm hungry as fuck, bro. They kept me here for the longest, and I'm like, damn, I'm gonna be eating prison food and shit like that. I couldn't live that life. I was gonna have to be like, I'm gonna become.
Since they have you in interrogation, they're obligated to feed you whatever you want.
You did ask my G?
Yeah, you could ask for McDonald's.
I could ask for
Yeah,
Chick-fil-A
nigga,
type
go down
shit,
to
nigga.
Nobu, bro. Grab me something from Nobu. You feel me?
Damn, nigga, what the fuck? I could be eating good that day.
Oh
Shit.
my god!
Wow.
Swell, my guy.
Damn, what the fuck? I missed out on opportunities after opportunity. But like, and then they finally brought me out. Nigga, I was barefoot for like 2 hours now. They still haven't getting back my shoes. And she realized that. She was like, oh, they haven't getting back the shoes? Like, no. She's like, let me go get them for you. They finally brought my shoes back. Bro. And they uncuffed me too. They uncuffed my foot. So my feet aren't hurting anymore. So I'm like, ah, damn, I'm cool. And what's it called? When they bring me out, I see my my sisters and all that stuff, and they're like, and she's still talking to them, but she's still talking to all of us at the same time. And then she still think that at least I know somebody's there. Hold on, I'll be right back. My fault again. My fault, Keon.
Need sleep anyway.
I don't need to sleep, nigga. Oh, but for
Exactly.
everybody watching, like to clarify, Joseph parents, we all Caribbean in this. We all Caribbean. So, you know, Caribbean parents, bro. They be hard on their kids, but when they kids in trouble, bro, has no wrath like a Caribbean parent. Especially when they drunk on rum from partying until 4 a.m. Bro, Caribbean parties be going on long too, dog. It could be a bro. I was at a party once, and it was just like it was a kids party from like 4 to 8. And then from 8 to 4 a.m., it was just the adults. The adults was just there to party. Like they dropped the
Yeah.
kids off, came
If
back.
you're at a Caribbean party and you're under 18, it's never for the kids. It's always for the adults.
At a Caribbean party and they start playing "Gal Me Wants to Hold." Yeah, bro, just go find a couch to sleep on because you're not going home.
For real. I don't think I've ever been to a Caribbean party where I haven't fell asleep.
Actually, bro, the couch at 2 a.m. after you just been chilling, bro, the couch be hitting, dog.
Exactly.
All right, now I'm in the car. Hold on. She coming back. Sorry.
Right. Like, bro, especially Caribbean mothers, like Caribbean dads, they're like off different, but Caribbean mothers, bro, they hear their kid got arrested and they don't know what for, bro. You might as well just lock up the police station. Cause he
All right,
will
I'm
rip
back.
down the
I'm back.
doors.
So I'm like, shit. So I'm back. We over here. They talking to me, and they talking to all of us. And then they say, she's like, she really think I still did it, or like I know someone that did it. So she's like, oh, I don't want you going back home and like saying, oh, texting your friends and all that. Oh, hide the gun, hide all that stuff. Oh, that's what they stole. They stole a gun and jewelry. But that
What
nigga,
the fuck?
yes, exactly.
They didn't
I'm
give
like,
you your phone?